Hey guys, so today is the next day after my corona vaccine, and I thought I should make this video to tell so many others who are receiving the vaccine in the next few weeks, months, and they want to know what the symptoms are and the side effects, or what do you feel like. So I thought I should make this video. So this is 12 hours after the vaccine. It's the middle of the night. I've just woken up with a bad headache. I have a fever, my body aches, but it's kind of what's expected, because when they give you a vaccine, it's basically attenuated virus, which means it's weakened virus or a version of the virus that triggers our body to create antibodies against it and build the immunity. So I think this is kind of what was expected, that I would get a mild version of the corona. So right now I don't feel great. I had a headache and I woke up in the middle of the night. It's 3 o'clock and I have a fever. So there are two things. One, that the vaccine is working, and the second one is that I didn't get coronavirus in the past, or at least not this particular strain that the vaccine is developing antibodies for. Otherwise I wouldn't have had symptoms. So two things that you would experience. One is you would have no symptoms, which means you were already exposed and your body's developed antibodies. Or the second thing is that you develop the symptoms and you know that your body is doing. Actually, there's a third one as well, that you have no symptoms, but it's because the vaccine died, or the potency of the vaccine was damaged during transportation or storage or something. So it's one of those. Anyway, I'm gonna go and make myself some tea, and then I will report back in the next 24 hours of how it works and what happens and how I feel. Okay, so this is now not 24 hours later, but probably 48 hours later, or I don't know, 36 hours later. I feel better. My body isn't aching anymore. There's no symptoms. I had a little bit of a cold. The feeling was as if I'd caught a cold, but not a bad one. But I stayed in bed and rested and ate normal food and stuff. But after this period, I've now started feeling what people were talking about in a lot of those videos about, you know, the tracking chip that they put in the vaccine, and that Microsoft is behind this vaccine and we should all be careful. So I'm starting to sense that there is some truth in that, because now I can somehow sense these radio waves and vibrations that I couldn't before. And when I go close to my wireless router, I can hear this buzzing sound as if the wireless router is transmitting something which I couldn't before. So maybe it's just me being crazy, but let's see if anything materializes from this. So many of you know this room because that's where I make all my videos. So at night, my routine is this. I go to my lamps and I turn them off one by one, and then I go to sleep. Right? So hold that thought and think about it. Yeah, so they're all on. And I can sense that the lights are on. So the Microsoft product in me is somehow linking me to electricity and the radio waves in here. So I think that I feel like the vaccine has turned me into some kind of a computer. So, as an example, I showed you how I switch off the lights every day in my living room when I'm going upstairs to sleep. But now I feel like I can control them with my mind and saying things like, "Computer, turn off living room lights." And my brain sends these waves and the lights turn off. "Computer, turn on living room lights." All of them. And that's not just it. Look at this. This is my kitchen. Ceiling lights. "Computer, turn off kitchen." "Computer, turn on kitchen lights." See? This is what I'm talking about. I can look up things on the internet without opening my computer. I can do Google searches, Wikipedia searches. I think this is amazing. I think everyone should go out and get this vaccine. And when I take out my phone, I can see my location. All you have to do is go to Find My, if you have an iPhone, and once you've had the vaccine, and you can just open up the map and it will show you where you are. Isn't that amazing? So all those conspiracy theories were right. So if you are thinking about getting the vaccine, I highly recommend that you do, because it will change your life. Thanks for watching.